How we doing, Sagittarius? We're going to do a reading for the week of the 18th until the 24th. This is going to be a general reading, so keep that in mind, and messages may or may not apply to you. This is going to be for the fire sign Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising. All right? Without wasting too much time, we'll just jump straight into the reading, and we're going to get your overall energy here. Overall energy for you, Sagittarius, is the Queen of Swords. So there's some sort of communication opening up for you. You're in a very self-reliant energy as well. And very insightful, humorous, brilliant are some of the key words. And it's saying you know exactly what to do. You have the benefit of experience. And it's a time for career rather than relationships. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that relationships or love is not going to be a part of your life at this time. It's just saying for those of you that this will resonate with, that you're going to be focusing on your career a little bit more than your relationships. And that might be different for each person, you know. Some of you might have a solid foundation and a solid relationship with someone. Therefore, you know, you're not looking for other relationships. And some of you might be single and really just trying to expand your horizons with self-growth and personal growth. And, you know, that involves career. But let's see what we got here. First card is the Wheel of Fortune. So this coming out, showing there's a shift in something. Yeah, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Let's see what we got here. All right, Sagittarius. So right off the bat, we have the Wheel of Fortune. This depicts a clock or a compass, and it's sort of shifting, right? So there's possibly a shift in your career happening at this time. Maybe a shift in certain interests, maybe a shift in what you want to do with your life. We also have the Ten of Pentacles. So like I said earlier, this is a time for career rather than relationships. I think for those of you that this reading is going to resonate with, it's you finding that niche or that thing that you can pour your heart and soul into and really bring more into your life, you know, more physical wealth into your life. I think for a lot of you in the past, we have the Tower card here. So there might have been a shakeup or a certain situation that really, you know, had to really sort of, it was like lightning struck and it sort of hit you out of nowhere. And it was almost like an awakening to, now I got to get my career on track, or now I have to start, you know, working on my personal goals and advancing my career. You know, it's a very earth-like energy, but at the same time, it's a very realistic energy. Whereas a lot of you in the past might have been floating out in space with delusions of grandeur of, you know, these amazing goals that you have. Whereas now I see that you're a little bit more grounded in your goals, but you're also very ambitious at the same time. We have the Eight of Cups here, and this is you in spirit thinking, you know, I don't have enough and I want more. And you're going out searching for that missing piece. Whatever that missing piece is to you, you're going out on a journey to find it. And that's what you should enjoy. You should enjoy the journey to finding that missing piece. But what the universe is really conveying to you at this time, Sagittarius, with the Seven of Cups here, is that you really have multiple options in front of you. You have numerous options in front of you. And instead of going out and actually looking for whatever it is you are searching for, the options are right in front of your face, actually. So take a step back and really try to decipher what it is. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What do you enjoy doing? What do you think is your purpose? And go from there. Really, self-reflect, and you'll find the answers within you or right outside of you, because you have them right there. And you have multiple options and multiple avenues you can take, is what Spirit is saying, actually. We also have the Five of Swords here. So this is showing that you are sort of picking up the pieces from the past. Possibly you might have had a failed business venture or career path, or something that just left you feeling sort of unwilling to really take risks. And you feel like you're picking up the pieces of some sort of effort that you put forth in the past. This is why the Wheel of Fortune is coming out. The Wheel of Fortune is coming to clarify that this is a new time. This is a new cycle we're in, completely, even astrologically. So for you, it's about not worrying about what happened in the past. In fact, those situations really gave you more experience, and it really developed the person you are today. And now you can use those, instead of actually think that those were a detriment to you, use those scenarios to your benefit. It gave you experience. It gave you the ability to take risk. It really it heightened your courage level. There's many things that you can draw from, many positive things that you can draw from those experiences that you deem negative. We have the Page of Wands coming out, which is the start of a new creative endeavor, a start of a new creative venture, possibly something you are building, the foundation that you are laying for something new that is happening in your life. And I see, once you lay that foundation and once you figure it out, what it is that you actually are wanting to do, and you get clear about it, we have the Eight of Wands. This is fast moving energy towards your goals, towards your vision of what you truly want. And I believe towards the end of this reading, you start to really decipher what it is that you actually want to do. In the beginning, I believe that you have a vision of what you want, but you don't know exactly what it is you want to do in the beginning of the week. Towards the end of the week, a lot of growth happens, a lot of self-reflection. And ultimately, I see you knowing exactly what you need to do. Yep, so there's some sort of creation happening right now in the process that you are going through, is really helping you expand what you are doing. There's some sort of growth here with the Three of Cups, and this involves another person or a passion or something that you are doing, and you're growing upon that. So this is like the next step, the next level. We also have the King of Cups. This is you showing that you're able to balance your energy and you're able to use your emotions in a positive way. You're able to channel them into certain directives and certain goals, and use that frequency to really help manifest what it is you are desiring. And this is only because the Wheel of Fortune is coming out and shifting the way you are thinking about yourself. We also have the Magician coming out. The Magician is a powerful card, and this is saying that you have all the resources you need to accomplish this endeavor. Also, with the Four of Wands, it's showing that there's going to be a very integral, helpful partner in this situation. So whether it's a business partner or a relationship that you build in this week, or whether it's someone that you might have known from the past that's coming back to help you spark these interests, or whether it's your spouse or your partner that is a very integral piece of the equation in order for you to get the ball rolling. Whatever it is, there's someone around you that is a very important piece to the puzzle. All right, let's see what we got here. We're going to pull a couple more cards, clarify this reading, and see what we have for the week ahead. We also have the Ace of Swords. So we have the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So this is a new idea. Whatever this is that you're thinking of, this is something new. This is a new idea. All right? And it's saying to not allow bumps in the road or small roadblocks hinder your progress. Where in the past you might have let that happen, the new you in this situation will not let that happen. And it's also saying that your communication is going to be on point with those around you and with yourself. You're going to have a very clear vision of what you want and what you desire. And at the same time, the universe is offering new opportunities for growth. So this is very good. Let's see what we got here. And Leap of Faith. So this is the Fool card in the Archangel Power deck. And it says, believe in yourself, listen to your heart, and do what gives you joy. So you need to take some sort of leap of faith, whereas in the past you might have been, reluctant. In the past you might have been courageous, but recently you've been reluctant because of the past. And it's saying to forget that and to really take this leap of faith and use what you learned from the past to expand what it is that you want. Sagittarius, this is your weekly reading for the 18th to the 24th. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.